There's a storm coming, a spiritual storm. Something about a storm chaser, spiritual storm, spiritual storm. That's all I keep hearing. Like, I don't even have any other downloads outside of that. We're going to tap into this energy and just see what's going on. Right before I came onto the video, a cardinal came right up to my window and peeked in the window, a bright red and black cardinal. Now, whenever I see a cardinal, I think messenger, I think trickster energy, I think illusions, I think, you really got to tap in to see what is the message, right? Birds are messengers, and somebody definitely has a spiritual door open. So, as we channel this energy, I'm going to invoke my angels at the highest level. I gotta be honest, y'all. It is spiritual war right now with everybody lying in spiritual court. So cosmic court at the highest level is literally savagery. Like, my angels are very violent right now. Anybody that's trying to put my name in something where it doesn't belong, or anybody that is in my kindred soul tribe, truly is being tested at levels that people don't even have the answers to. It's a final exam, literally, y'all. Listen, this retrograde is not for the weak. I just heard only the strong will survive. A lot of people want a piece of that pie, that divine pie, because they see where you're going. They know that you be knowing something like that. Listen, welcome to Spiritual Court TV. If you are returning back, welcome back. If you're new, glad to see you. Bring your intuition, bring your best discernment. Yeah, I can't make this up. It's a storm. It's a storm. I just was about to say storm buster. Oh, wow. It's a lot going on. It's a storm a brewing. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Holy Spirit, remove any confusion. There's a confusion energy here. Somebody's projecting onto the platform, my platform, your platform, if you're in the public eye, in the spiritual community, because they do not want us to see something and it's too late. These are organizations, y'all. These are people that are playing other people against other people. Something about mixing up the frequencies, scrambling the frequencies. You really have to know who you are right now. If you didn't know yourself before, you need to know more so now than ever. Listen, you got background people playing in the akasha. But see, we don't reside in the akasha, and the akasha in no way, shape, or form makes us feel humiliated. There's a storm coming. Now, this could absolutely be a supernatural storm as well, on a physical level, in the physical plane, by way of the spirit realm. These are people that want to control your mind. I just heard ultra mind control has backfired. We have levels of consciousness, y'all, things that we've predicted by way of psychics, mediums, oracles, readers, that it's not on their radar. It's out of their spectrum. It's out of their scope of trying to control people's minds by way of illusions and triggers and things of that nature. I mean, I promise you it's a wrap. Something about an suicide spirit, okay? All right. Something about manipulation, confusion. These are illusions. This is what's being sent out into the masses to manipulate their energy. Why? Because it's a very fiery time. So usually narcissists, vampires, people that like to rage bait you, they like to send out this type of energy because this is a good time to harvest, right? So one, temper yourself. Do not get caught up in senseless arguments, battles, responding to gossip, slander, weird people. I just heard road rage. Oh, wow. Okay. So everybody's feeling the teetering and the tottering on the planet. But what they're trying to do right now by way of these organizations, these groups, these covens, is so beneath your level of AI, ancient intelligence, that you can taste how artificial the frequency is. You know when somebody is trying to provoke you or trying to calm you down. Puppet energy. These are people that want to create strings on you to decide what you buy, how you eat. Like, I was in a store, it was so funny, and I saw my favorite cookies. And I was like, ooh, oh, I rebuke this. Somebody was sending an energy of gluttony. And I could feel that it wasn't my energy, but I had been in a high vibration, so it was easy to spot it. And that's just an example, but that was a projection. Okay. They don't want us to see something. They want confusion, chaos, for you to be irritated. Calibrate yourselves. Remember to breathe. Ground yourself. Go into nature. Okay. I just heard social anxiety. It's an illusion. Okay. It's like a program. Sometimes you're on a certain ley line. Sometimes you're in a certain demographic, a zip code. But one thing's for sure, and two and three things are absolutely for certain. The Most High God has control and can see from the highest place. And they know that there's a healer in this place. They know there's a healer in the town. They know whoever they are, your neighbors, the postal guy, the guy up the street, the lady over there, the people at the local high school. They know that there's earth angels in the city, okay? There's a storm coming. It's supernatural because the divine is about to come in like a wrecking ball. It's so supernatural. Earth magic, sacrificing animals, forbidden. People that are still doing that, saying it's a part of their culture, it's a part of their lineage. The earth does not want to be fed any more innocent bodies, no more innocent blood. It's the innocent blood that's on the ground. It's the fact that the innocent blood in the earth, the murders, the rapes, the killings, that's what's crying out from the earth. So the earth is about to show you something, okay? Look for it. Don't forget tornadoes. That's a form of uprooting, the flying monkey energy, all this gossip, people that are preoccupied with things that do not matter. If it's outside of the scope of decency, morality, your emotions being calibrated, and you're easily angered, you are a weak person. There are some things that we should be angry about. And there are some things that we absolutely have to starve out and we just can't afford to feed. It is a program that is fragmented. It's been unplugged. Why are people looking at the star seeds? Because you can see the program and you're unplugged from the matrix. You already know what's going to happen. We're already creating new realities. Those realities are already etched in stone. And we have the best architecture, the best agriculture, the best pure natural spring water. Why? Because the divine engineer, true divine engineer, is the creator of all things. And so you can't go wrong when you sing in that song and you remember that tribe that you come from and you remember where you're from. Maybe you heard a song. Maybe you're singing along. Maybe you're coming into this partnership. It's a legal battle. Literally, there's more than enough room in spiritual jail for people that keep disrespecting people who are here to walk this earth and bring peace. They are the peacemakers. When we saw the monks marching in Georgia, Georgia's real significant. That was a red flag. That was the final call. That was Gabriel symbolically blowing his horn. Gabriel's calling judgment. But when you don't hear the trumpets no more, oh man, that means that the next thing you're going to see is the storm. So what exactly is going on? Well, we got a lot of people scared. Let's just be real. Let's be honest, okay? The people that don't matter are the ones that are fighting in the flying monkey energy. They don't matter because they're fighting senseless battles that we can't do anything with. They want to rage bait you, okay? They're fighting over people, places, things, resources, okay? But the people that thought they were in high places are being judged from the highest place by way of the Most High God. They want to block our intuitions. We can still see, though. We know when there's a veil. We know when there's a shadow. They're planting the akashic. They can't go into your past. They can't find nothing in your life that you've been through that makes you upset, that triggers you. You're a master. They have to give you honorary masters by way of held in high honor because Creator says so. Karmic masculines are dangerous people right now, okay? Whatever they got going on, oh, the gatekeepers, okay? So some of you were in relationships with warlocks, okay? Karmic masculines. These could have been gatekeeper children. They could have been children of Eshu, Elewa, These are people that open up doors, okay, to wreak havoc on you. These are trickster energies, though, because the trick's on them. They're opening up doors to hold you back, or because they want to test your consciousness to assure, oh, you deserve to go to the next level. These people's power have already been slipped away from them and stripped away from them. It has slipped away from them. And I just heard, they're slipping into darkness. And I heard creators say they were slipping into darkness. Because this is what's coming in. It's inheritance time. Pay the lady, pay the guy, get out of the way. I just heard tax free. Okay. They got to give you your inheritance, or the forces of nature are coming to snatch it. If we don't get paid, the peacekeepers, the earth angels, they're going to see catastrophes in places where they're not going to be able to control it. Why? Not that we're wanting that. We don't want to destroy the world. We simply come to bring peace. But if there's no justice, there's no peace. This is a war worth fighting, and it's a storm coming, and it's in the spirit realm. Forget what you thought you heard. Forget what they thought they said. It's all a lie. Welcome to that Leo energy. That Leo energy is fiery, it's compassionate, and it comes from the heart. We do it from the heart. We do it from the souls, from the bottom of our feet to the top of our crown. And this is why they can't say anything about you. You got gatekeepers here. So somebody's ex, a karmic masculine, keeps opening up a door to your past. They don't know how to stay out of the akashic. They keep working with a trickster energy, but you're aware of the trickster energy. Clarify, they went to the crossroads. Somebody's at the crossroads. Now they feeling lonely. They're mad. They're upset. They're sad. They're upset. They want a hug. They need your love. They need your light. They want to fight. They're all over the place. It's an emotional roller coaster. This is an immediate download. Okay. You got covens and cults that thinks that you're going to go back to some raggedy ass, karmic ass masculine. Oh yeah, they working overtime. What you supposed to do? Run back to somebody that's trying to hex you and curse you and play mind games and project old ass illusions onto you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Why? Because these people are desperate. Intuition in the reverse. They want to block your intuition, but you can see beyond the veil. Their intuitions are blocked. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't be sitting up here emotionally distraught. Somebody's trying to get you to go back to a karmic masculine. It's a program. It's a system. It's something that's fragmented. It's something that you're not interested in. Hold on, y'all. One moment. Or to get you to remember something you don't need to remember. Remember, control your thoughts. They come and they go. Stay woke. Be conscious, right? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. You're just now coming into the chat. I'm so glad to see you and tell you what's going on. Yeah, you don't have time. Most High God is pulling you in a whole nother direction. This is beneath you for real. So somebody's still projecting out to you. They want to see if something that they're doing with their magic works. So the storm represents the Most High God sending in wrath. You know, there's a parable in the scriptures that says to forgive 60 times 60. Well, guess what? Congratulations. You've forgiven, you've released 60 times 60. So what happens on that extra turn, on that extra try? Well, the Most High God says, I'm about to send some fire from the sky, lightning, thunder, fire, angels, war. Some of these people are about to lose their lives because they didn't know how to sit down and stay up out of your energy. And guess what? The Most High God is so merciful and so patient that a lot of them never thought this would happen. They're like, no, like whatever. You know, they have these theologies and these ideologies and these groups. Somebody's into Ifa, or they mix Ifa and voodoo together by way of practices. Okay. and they're abusing their position to open a door. They were told to spiritually have a seat. Now they're about to get laid down. It's war. Y'all can feel it in the air. You're going to hear the screams coming from everywhere. But these people are too addicted to the drama, to the hate, to the this. They just cannot believe it. There's a storm that's coming. Now, this ending was supposed to be for us. You have people that had mock funerals, wickedness, went to the crossroads and told the gatekeeper, I want this person to go through hell. So they opened up a door. Whoever these people are, they know how karma works. They know the rules. And this is why they're sad, because there's nothing else they can do to try to hurt you. When you talk about your past, you're not triggered. Doesn't mean that your time is up, just means you're going into a new life. You finally get to live without any strife. But your angels are willing to get into savage mode and tear a new hole through people's asses if they need to. This Leo season, it's something about that August 1st. That August 1st gets my rising going. You know, I'm a Leo rising, okay? But my sign is a warning sign. It's a stop sign. I am the Oracle. And I'm not even here to flex. I just see the Most High God is about to put somebody in their place. And I'm trying to tell people what it is. But sometimes you can't unlearn things, and sometimes you can't tell people until they see it. Somebody may have already have dropped. A cord may have already have snapped. Somebody needed you as a lifeline, whoever this karmic masculine is, this warlock, this gatekeeper who never wanted you to get over them. This was their form of magic for you to suffer over and over, go through a cycle, suffer and over and over, go through a cycle. They could pull at your energy, siphon your energy, block your relationships. Now you've reached a level of healing, divinity, and stability. And actual money just represents that which is owed to you by way of universal balance. Yes. You are here by way of royalty. You are a daughter and a son of the Most High God. Clarify this person. Rest in peace. Somebody thought they was going to be putting you in the grave. That's why they frustrated, because they're like, oh my God. You mean to tell me she's not dead? And this is unfortunate, because this is somebody's twin flame. This is a soulmate that was supposed to be high level, low key. They was in a low place. You're in a high frequency, high key. They was hating on you and you saw it. It illuminated itself. One of y'all got to go, and it looks like it's going to be him. Karmic masculine, okay? Emotional pain, flying monkey. He talked about you bad. Every word that he spoke, every curse that he spoke when he went to the crossroads, he was merely getting closer and closer and inching in and pulling in closer himself to the grave. Spirit says, unfortunately, he's not casket sharp. He's not ready for the afterlife, because that's a whole nother experience. Somebody's on an emotional roller coaster. It's a storm coming. Why? Because as he slips into darkness, divine feminine, you just keep ascending to the light. You are here on a mission to live out prophecy. Now, woulda, coulda, shoulda, whatever this is, nobody's got time for woulda, coulda, shoulda. The moment this person decided to try to unalive you, he decided his fate, whether he was aware of that at the time or not. We all have free will. You, on the other hand, chosen one. You chose to take the high road. And now you have a high level committed soulmate, somebody that's in the high frequency that is meeting you by way of where you are, and nothing can stop it. Okay? Got a lot of people don't want you to be with this person because spiritually, the two of y'all together, well, let's just start here. Okay? Because a lot of misconceptions around the twin flame journey. Everybody wants to romanticize it. Oftentimes, it is a soul contract that's so powerful, you could be on two opposite ends of the earth and still feel that magnetic pull. But the two of you are mirroring the highest frequency. This is really what has a lot of people scared. So the illusions are all they can work with. They just kind of want you to think, oh, it's happening again. It's an illusion. Oh, somebody's pulling on my energy. It's an illusion. Oh, I'm going to die. It's an illusion. It's a lie. It's all projections. It's their energy. But now you're moving further and further and further away from these people. The contract states that somebody's got to go and somebody's making funeral plans, and they made plans for you. I just heard, who, me? Who, you? Oh, you did that? Okay, boo. That's what's up. Clarify what's going on. Planning that death magic is nasty business. My favorite are the people that still, in they dying day, in they last breath, they still doing. Look, I can't make this up. Somebody's about to check out. There's a storm brewing. Why? Because somebody did spell work again. They called on a principality. You got the Most High God watching everything. They called on a principality from a high space, but it's not higher than the creator. It's not higher than divinity. There's nothing above the creator. There's nothing above source. Most High God says, this chosen one, this healer, these oracles, these psychics that are doing my work, that are representing me, the spokesperson, they belong to me. Yeah, opposition. Somebody's about to check out. Could have sent you a little car accident spill, death spill, something like that. Somebody in their last breath is going out and they got one foot in the grave, unbeknownst to them. And that's unfortunate. Now, they didn't want you to see it coming, but you could see right through the veil. You're like, I rebuke this. Whose energy is this? What you're feeling is something being solidified by way of an indefinite end, because that's just the way that it has to be. Most High God said, these ones right here, this special one, don't touch them. They belong to me. They belong to me. Listen, you represent divinity. There's a divine masculine here. Somebody is somebody's match. Very much so. Very much enamored. Two people that have integrity, that are mirroring one another. They're both doing a good job in the earth. Spiritually, they resonate with one another's high frequency. There's an equal enamored energy. Okay. This is somebody's high level soulmate. This over here is somebody's shadow soulmate. But what somebody did not see, because you may have thought this was your twin. The moment the two of you stopped seeing eye to eye and you saw something different for yourself by way of the divine, you were no longer twinning. Your souls are not matched up. This is a karmic soulmate who came to help awaken your soul. That's it. This is a soulmate twin flame, somebody that shares the same soul mission as you, that is mirroring you. The two cannot even be compared, not even in the slightest bit. And somebody had it messed up. Somebody is a spiritual twit. Okay, that may seem a little harsh, but they're really going through it. I can't make it up. You got legal, okay? This could be cosmic court, spiritual court, judicial court, child support, welfare court, family court, something like that, okay? You got nice guys. Somebody could be like a lawyer. I just heard seeking legal counsel. Somebody's fair. Somebody's got good intuition. It's your soulmate. You can't miss him, divine feminine. It's not even looking for anybody. This is somebody that you cannot miss. He's a really nice guy. He's coming up with divinity, starseed. He's a really nice guy. Somebody could be a lawyer or something about seeking justice. I can't make it up. You got real love here, equal give and take. Two people that have healed. Okay, that's what's up. I like it. Pathway. And it's putting somebody over here in a bind. Yeah, I just heard, I'm in a bind, Nate. Somebody might be struggling to pay their bills, okay? It's death magic, y'all. Whenever you do death magic to a starseed, you need to expect that something in your life is going to go awry. Everything's going to go wrong. There's no way. Whenever you try to come up and somebody's projecting out this much love and light and self-love, and there's no resentment, and they wish you well, and then you go to try to take them to hell, you're going to end up dropping yourself off. Look around and the star seeds nowhere to be found, only to realize that was an illusion because somebody's got a spiritual contusion with their head looking crazy like this, all bumped up, flipped up, rolling out, 1 foot in the grave. Now somebody's got 2 feet in the grave. You're a healer, okay? You got 10 toes down, and somebody's about to have 10 toes up with a toe tag. That's what I just heard. I'm just here to channel the message. Anything else, Holy Spirit? What else is going on? What else is the deal? What is the deal? What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, somebody was working with some nasty energy, okay? Dark entities. Somebody was trying to attach a dark entity to a chosen woman, divine feminine, and they were going to force themselves into her energy. Okay. Now the entity is exhausted. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. The entity, somebody wanted to enter into you. Somebody wanted to enter you. This is sex magic too. The entity. Okay. They wanted you to be entertained. Yeah, they did. To be detained by some low vibrational toxic energy that would have literally changed the whole scope of your destiny. There ain't no way in hell somebody is going back to this demonic ass D. Somebody deserves to be castrated. That's the judgment. This is what they're saying at the highest table. Just castrate his ass, okay? He's a flying ass monkey. He never learned his lesson. He came back. This was about winning for this narcissist. This was never about getting you back. This is always about stopping you, okay? Occupation. Yeah, I just heard go see the doctor. Somebody better take their ass to the doctor. You got mature man and occupation and expectation. Who's this mature man? You got occupation, expectation. Yeah, somebody was expecting for you to come back. Somebody could, child, it's too much going on. I don't even feel like reading that. Let's see. I could say it, but no, somebody's getting karma. Thank you, Spirit. Who's this mature man? Somebody's obsessed. Somebody is like, somebody is crazy. Somebody's like 47 years old doing this. 45. They getting a message of concern from the doctor. Expectation. Somebody did a love spell. If you don't come back to me, somebody said, love me or die. That's what they said. Universe said, okay, it's going to be you, karmic masculine. Over your dead body, I guess so. It's got to be because collective is so heavy on their path. This was not a good time to start a subsidiary war in the middle of all this spiritual warfare. There's a storm a brewing. Clarify. Projections. Yeah, somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable. You can feel the energy. They're trying to make you look crazy. Somebody was trying to attach an entity to you to make you look crazy so nobody would want you, nobody would love you, etc. You're over here loving on yourself, divinity. It's the same beautiful love story. Over here, it's just another sad love song that's racking somebody's brain while the entity ain't attacking you. Awakening. How? Are you still alive? Somebody was expecting for you to pass away in some type of accident. Okay, this is how low vibrational somebody is. This is how hateful and dark they are. Clarify what's going on. Yeah, this person is crazy. I'm telling you, lustful energy. Okay. Clarify lustful message of concern. Somebody's shocked that you moving on. Somebody's shocked that you know the details too. It's easier if they attack you and you don't know what the hell they're doing, but you know every single detail. All the I's are dotted. And the closer you get connected to the other part of your soul, your intuition is like on 1,000, on 1,000,000. It's like being connected to your other part of your soul, but you are a whole soul. You just one with somebody that's on the same high frequency. There's safety in that. There's peace in that. I just heard I feel safe. Wow. It's beautiful. Enamor. Somebody lied. Voodoo. They lied to the spirits. Okay, what else is new? We don't give a damn. Anything else, Holy Spirit? How you in your last breath? How you on your last days? You need to get your affairs in order. You need to figure out who's gonna pay for the funeral because you did so much death magic that you gotta die. I don't know why somebody is crying. They did that much death magic, y'all. They gotta die. This is what Spirit is telling me, and they're still giving you the evil eye. They're still mad. They're still upset. What's going on, Spirit? It's because you're getting good karma. You're in the North Node. Somebody's shocked. They're waiting for you to pass away. Love spell in the reverse. Entity attachment. Now they're obsessed. Evil eye. And they got to, whatever this entity is, it's come to take everything from them. The same way they wanted somebody to take something from you. Somebody's playing in the akashic. Clarify, playing in the akashic. Somebody's planning the akashic, yeah, to try to block your manifestations. But here's the funny part about it. That manifestations in the reverse represents somebody going into some type of spiritual record. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Somebody could be using divination to project into the past, to change the story, but it just keeps messing them up. So they're not able to manifest a different reality. Somebody keeps thinking about the past, opening up doors to manifest and redirect the current reality of divinity, star seed, abundance, all of this, pathway, good karma, healer, back to them, but it's hurting them. This is somebody that keeps reliving the past. This is a form of magic in order to manifest this in the current moment, but it's not a real reality because now somebody has done this so much by way of abusing their power. They've eliminated themselves. They just keep like opening up a door trying to wreak havoc on you, and they just keep getting a tower. Anything else? Maybe somebody needs to go take a shower. Yeah, they can't stop talking about you. People like this need help, but I feel like it's too late. Somebody's about to die, okay? I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but honestly, this person did so much magic, projecting, binding, all this stuff. This is not bad news for the collective. This is good news. I just heard you're going to celebrate when they pass away. That's what I just heard. It's wartime. Something about the community. Okay. What's this community? I just heard they're dropping like flies. Oh man. You got rich lady, ritual. Somebody was doing spell work over your money, your stability. It's a whole group of people. Okay, so who is this community? Community. Oh, you got some secret helpers here, okay? You got some groups that are protecting you, people that know the truth. People wanted the truth, here it is. Okay. Somebody abused their power. And now this karmic masculine is being seen as an abuser, a divination abuser of their power. They love the crossroads. Okay. They like doing things at the crossroads. They like creating things on the roadside. Okay. That's what I just heard. Maybe that's relevant to opposition, but now behind the scenes, somebody looks like a whole fool. Oh, they said you were supposed to pass away yesterday. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So that's where all this is coming from. Somebody's like expectation was like somebody listen, when people speak these curses, man, listen, they are bound to them, and that harsh reality always meets them at the crossroads. So now they're not going to be lonely because you got the underworld waiting to see what's going to happen in that second judgment. Okay, that second judgment is torment. That second judgment is torment, destruction, after the physical death. The physical death ain't nothing. That's easy. Hell, these people spend so much time out of their bodies. The physical death is nothing, but the torment, being stuck and bound, this is what they looking like in the second death. It's like somebody passing away like, ah, man, you cursing in your last breath. You just wasted your breath. Anything else, Holy Spirit? What's going on? What is the deal? You got real love over here. This new guy, Divine Feminine, he's a good guy. You can trust him. I love y'all, okay? Yeah, look, there you go. Hey, girl. How you doing? Well, we ain't been a girl in a long time. You're a grown woman. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, High Priest, High Priestess, Real Love Healers. I love it. I think it's amazing. Self-love, travel. Something might call for you to travel, or somebody might be wanting to travel to you. Something about your journey, going on your pathway, divinity, actual money, starseed energy. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. And somebody's still doing rituals, okay? And they ain't got that much longer to live, okay? Could be a community of people, but you also have people that are talking in a community. Thank you, Spirit, about a thief that tried to steal from you. Because initially, this person was trying to get a group of people to come against you to attack you, but now they got one foot in the grave, emotional pain, opposition, out here looking crazy. The cords have been cut by way of manipulation. They're being seen as being a thief, and the whole community is talking. So you got secret people here that are watching the story play out, that know that you are somebody that is trustworthy. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. Divine feminine. I can't make it up. This does conclude this story, this case. Please take what resonates. In the case of, what the hell was that? Oh, my stomach. Oh, God. I've been doing ab crunches, y'all. I laughed a little too hard. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, my abs. I love y'all so much, okay? Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next reading. Peace be with you.